Tried It Friday with Skincare Empties. Lots of skincare talk will be coming up, plus what mask I am wearing. I will see y'all in a bit. Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. And believe it or not, I am smiling. It is a peel-off mask, so it is getting a little tight. I did apply it a little while ago and it's starting to dry. I just wanted to make sure that it dried and I could give you guys a peel. Well, today is Tried It Friday and I do have 5 empties today for skincare, and these are some of my favorite products. Some I may be able to repurchase, some I may not, but let's go ahead and dive in, find out which mask I am wearing. And once again, I am smiling, believe it or not. But let's go ahead and talk about Purlisse. And this is the Watermelon Energizing Marshmallow Peel-Off Mask. Now this mask I have used before several times. It kind of is a little tedious to remove simply because it is a little painful. But I actually love the way my skin looks and feels after I remove it. It does not damage my skin, although it is a kind of stinging removal. It does not damage my skin. I don't feel that it's damaged, and it just feels smooth and soft. And let's go ahead and, so that you can find out why it feels that way, let's go ahead and read up a little bit on this mask. And this is, it's a purifying, it purifies the pores, it brightens skin, and visibly firms and tightens. And the tightening, although it's a tightening feel on the skin, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. So it is tightening. I'm not sure if that's what they mean by tightening, but it is for all skin types. And these are the benefits for this mask. It says the benefits are watermelon, which is loaded with vitamins A, B, and C to moisturize your skin, and there's the moisturization for it. Then we have blackberry, which helps refine pores, and I am having to use this because I'm not able to put my glasses on. But let's go ahead and get to the next one, and the next one is a cranberry, the cranberry ingredient, which fights free radicals. We also have the elderberry, which brightens and detoxifies the skin. So that is what the benefits of this mask are. And this is a mask that you can use 2 to 3 times a week. You do leave it on 10 to 15 minutes until it dries, which is still a little bit of time. But let's go ahead and get off of the mask that I am wearing and into the Tried It Friday products. And I'm going to start with one of my absolute favorite, which I do have a backup, and this is probably my 2nd bottle, and the one that I'm using now is my 3rd bottle. This is the Tula, and it is the Pro-Glycolic pH Resurfacing Gel. Now this is something that I only use in the mornings. I will not use it at night, simply because I do use retinol at night. Currently I'm testing a line of products, which I will bring the video, and I was going to bring that video, and it is for the what is the name of that? Naturia. It's from my AIA, but I will be doing that particular video at a later time. But let's go ahead and get, I know, squirrel, I always have a squirrel running around my screen. But the Tula, let's get back to the Tula. And this one is, let's go ahead and read a little. And like I said, it is a resurfacing gel type toner, and it's alcohol free, and you can feel it. It's alcohol free. It does not dry out your skin. It resurfaces and restores skin to its optimal pH, leaving it less susceptible to over drying and irritation. And that I can tell you that I have felt with this particular toner. They have further information on this, and it's our proprietary pro-glycolic complex, leverages probiotics and glycolic acid to target pores, clogging dirt and debris, revealing a smoother, younger looking complexion. Hyaluronic acid leaves your skin visibly plump and hydrated. And that I have felt with this particular product. Once I run out of the one that I am currently using, I am not going to be able to repurchase it. It is kind of pricey, but I do have additional toners and essences that I do need to get through. So it is a pump-like, but it's completely empty. So that is the first one. And the next product that I have is by QMS, and it is the Lip Line Corrector. And although it says for lips, I actually did not just use it for my lips. I did a multi-purpose for this product, and I used it in my eye area as well. It is absolutely amazing. It leaves your face, or the sections that you put it in, it leaves it feeling very, very moisturized, not over drying in the least. And I did notice diminishing on my lines, because I do kind of squinch my lips a lot, but it did help a lot with my crow's feet. I really did see a difference. However, pricey product, I'm not able to repurchase it, but let's go ahead and get into a little more information on it. And it is a lip serum, and this one, if I can get the English version, we'd be fine. And it actually, here it is, English. It is a lightweight serum formulated to hydrate and plump the lips for a smoother, youthful appearance, and it's for all skin types. And I did experience it because I do have very dry skin, and this worked amazingly. So that's my second empty. Then I have one that I received in a BoxyCharm add-on, and this has a story. I received all of my add-ons, but I did not receive a product that I had actually purchased, but this was in there. So I contacted BoxyCharm just to make sure that it was a replacement for what I had purchased, and they said no, it was not. I was going to leave it at that because this was a lot more pricier than the one that I had actually purchased. However, they said no, we will go ahead and send you another product of the one that I purchased. So I received the product that I purchased, and they allowed me to keep this. This was a godsend. It is the Volition Snow Mushroom Water Serum, and it's exactly that, water serum. It hydrated. I combined it with my moisturizer, so I often used it with my moisturizer, and it gave it that extra oomph that my skin needed at any given time. This, unfortunately, I'm not able to repurchase either, but let's go ahead and get a little bit more information on this. And once again, if I can get the English version, we'd be good to go. And this just says apply a pea-sized amount to cover entire face, neck, and décolleté. That did not happen. I can just throw that out there. A pea-sized amount is not going to cover everything. So I did add a little bit more to my moisturizer than that. It didn't harm my skin. It actually felt a lot more hydrated. And that is pretty much all that it says as far as English version. I cannot read the other parts. But like I said, water mushroom, all skin types. So this was an all skin type product. Absolutely loved it. And then we come to this is actually a repurchase, and it is the Loreal Age Perfect Cell Renewal. It's the rose, I think it was the rose tone cream. This worked amazing with the first jar that I used, and as you know, I did empty it completely. The first jar that I used, I actually received from Influencer. So it was one of the products that I actually reviewed, and it was the large size. And I loved it so much that I had to repurchase it. Great for the winter because it is a very, very thick cream. It gave you that rosy tone to your skin. Healthy, glowing, amazing with the first jar. The second jar, however, I don't know if the first jar corrected everything that I needed corrected, but the second jar started making my skin feel oily and it did not feel the same. So I'm not sure if it's just something that corrects and renews and then you cannot use it again. At least that was the case for me. So the second container, which is this one, but I'm not wasteful, so I have to finish things once I open them, unless they're breaking me out. That's the only thing that's going to keep me from finishing off a product, is if I'm breaking out. I was not breaking out. It was not causing irritation, so I finished it off. But like I said, the first jar was amazing. The second jar, not so much. So if you do have dry damaged skin, the possibility of the first jar being your repair is that's a great possibility. That's what happened with me. That's not to say that that's what's going to happen with anyone else. So will I repurchase it? Probably not. It didn't do what the first jar did, so this is not a repurchase. Then I have my absolute favorite, and I do have a backup, and this is actually probably my fourth. So I do have another one. Once I run out of it again, it's a QMS product. Not likely that I'm going to repurchase it unless I can find it in one of the subscription boxes. But it is an eye cream, and this eye cream is absolutely amazing. And I may at some point in the future kind of do a before I started all of this intense skincare routine. I'll probably find photos and things like that. My wrinkles were very, very defined. My lines were deep. My crow's feet were atrocious. And then I started with subscription boxes, which gave me a multitude of products to try. This was one of my first eye creams that I tried with BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm sent this to me for the very first time 2 years ago. I've since repurchased every time I find it in add-ons, and I do buy 2 or 3, and I do have my very last one that I'm trying, and once I'm out, I'm out. So absolutely an amazing product. Let's go ahead and take a look. And this one says that it is a day and night eye cream. It's intensive eye care, and intensive is the key word, because like I said, I had a multitude of lines, deep lines, and started using this and absolutely loved it. However, I do change my skincare routine quite often. More times than not, it's because I'm trying different products. And the second part to that is my skin, once it starts getting used to something, it stops working, which kind of correlates with what happened with this one. And it's always been, that has always been my struggle, that once I get accustomed to a certain skincare routine, it stops working, and my skin just starts telling me, hey, it's time to change it up. So now that I'm changing it up constantly to do the reviews, I find that my skin maintains a level of moisture and hydration to it. So it's just something that I've always been struggling with, and I just need to adjust to it and make sure that I pay attention to my skin and change it up when it tells me it's time to change it up. But let's go ahead and remove this, and I am going to do the pull, and you're going to be able to hear it parts, and especially right here on the hairline or close to the hairline is where it actually hurts the most. But you can hear it. But I can promise you it's not damaging my skin, because I have experienced this. It is a little stinging, but not unbearable. It does great peels. That I will give it. It does great, amazing peels. I'm trying to do it all in one piece. More times than not, I will be able to. I hope today is one of those more times. And here we go. And it did come out in one whole piece. So that is the mask. And like I said, it has my skin. You can see there's no damage noticeable. It feels soft. It does not feel tight. Does not feel dry. Absolutely love it. Once again, that's the Purlisse Watermelon Marshmallow, Energizing Marshmallow Peel Off Mask. So that is it for my skincare. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments section. I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions, and I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, smile always,